Jennifer!
Mom.
It's time up. Jennifer, your journey ends here.
It's been a journey.
You cannot hold on to two boomerang. Very quickly, decide who is going to get it. Tamilola, that is very generous of you. Pick somebody else.
On God, Toke Makiwa is the most annoying. She is the most annoying Gulder Ultimate Search host we have ever seen. Ever in the history of the Gulder Ultimate Search. I will not even lie. It is very obvious that Toke Makiwa is suddenly realizing that she is really annoying. She's getting on the nerves of this contestants, and basically I think that is why she decided to just play a little mind game with them. Maybe that was why she really decided to kind of engage them in a conversation that would allow them, you know, like have some cooling effects. Because honestly everything she did was very annoying. I mean, the Jennifer's eviction was the most annoying. Like, it was annoying to watch her get evicted after working so hard, after struggling so hard, after really trying so hard to complete the task. Like, it was really heartbreaking. But anyways, I think the old ways of eviction in the Gulder Ultimate Search is back. Guys, you know, the individual task is up and running, and most of these contestants might be evicted from the field. This is how we've always seen it in the reality show. I am not surprised. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie Uche and welcome to another episode of the Gulder Ultimate Search review. If you're very new to my channel, please take this minute to hit on the red subscribe button to be a part of this family, and don't forget to hit on the notification bell. Guys, don't forget to do that part. It is the most important part. Just try to see how you can click on the notification bell to all, not personalized, so that you always get a lot of all of my videos every time I upload new content. Guys, I'm gonna start it from the beginning. You know, the ritual of this channel is I take my time to do give you the details of everything that happens in each episode of any of the reality shows that I'm reviewing. So guys, it literally started the episode 13, I guess. It started with the usual, you know, the last eviction. Of course, the last eviction before this eviction was the eviction of Osas from the jungle. Guys, till date, till now, the Good Ultimate Search team, whether in their social media pages, whether in the show ongoing, they have not even talked about anything concerning Osas's eviction and the boomerang effect. We've not heard anything, but we're keeping our fingers crossed because we know that information will come up very soon. So it started with a recap of what had happened previously, and then they went about sharing the contestants' normal daily routine, cooking of the food, getting ready, and then going up in the field for their task for the day. The task for the day was ball in the course. I guess I got that right. So it was basically moving a table tennis ball on a rack, on a plain rack, like a banta, and they move it from one point, the starting point, to the finish point. So they were supposed to transport 5 balls to the finish point. And guys, 9 contestants competed in this epic competition. At the beginning of the race, we could tell who was getting it right. So some people started with trying to pick one ball first. People like Rachel picked one ball. People like Damola picked 2 balls. Like, we started noticing the guys who have the steady fingers and hands and the steady feet, of course. Damola did not disappoint as usual. He was the first person to finish, to get to the finish line. After him, Yankari was the second person. I was not even surprised. And for the ladies, I think it was Rachel who actually came up strong, you know, on the finish line, followed by Chidima on the ladies. And guys, I'm also happy that Chidima didn't struggle like the last time, guys. You know, she escaped eviction with Osas the last time they were in the field. And eventually it was now Estima and Jennifer Batley. Like, when that battle, like, I saw Estima really running. I even felt Estima was going to be the first lady to finish her ball. Guys, the struggle became real. Her balls kept dropping. She kept going back. Like, at the point, I was so scared. I really didn't want to see her leave. I mean, even though she had two boomerangs, she has this competitive spirit, and I loved seeing her try, you know, and try again and try again. Eventually she was very successful. She was lucky enough not to be the last person standing, and eventually Jennifer was not even able to finish her task as Toke Makinwa walked up to her and told her that her journey had ended, and that was how she was evicted from the show. It wasn't really a sad one, if you ask me. It wasn't a sad one. I mean, these tasks are getting real, painful, and hard, and I mean, this thing is real. Basically, after that, we saw them all go back and then come back to the place of the talking drum as usual. And guys, for a change, because eviction had been done in the field during the task, it was very very obvious that probably there would not be another eviction. You know, some of the contestants like Chidima were probably scared that maybe there might be a second eviction, but that didn't happen because Toke actually engaged them in different conversations, got to know them better, asked them questions about themselves, you know, and appointed this dude, this Tosin guy, as the, would I say, captain of the Amoroki camp. And guys, basically the conversations continued, and eventually Toke asked Estima to stand up, and while she was standing, the first question that Toke asked Estima was, no, Toke didn't ask a question this time. It was more like a declaration. You have two boomerangs, Estima, and you have to give one to somebody because it is not proper for you to have two boomerangs. What would you do with two boomerangs? You can't have two lifelines. You can only have one lifeline. And so at that point, Toke asked Estima to make a decision on who she was going to be giving the boomerang. And she did something really brave. She gave her boomerang to Damilola. Yeah, there's a different, Damola and Damilola, two different people. And I mean, yeah, he has been a slow guy, but I think, you know, you never can tell when it comes to this good out research. So Toke actually asked Estima why she had given the boomerang to Damilola, and she said it's because he's the guy who's not fighting too much to find the boomerang. And for Toke, that was quite insulting because she was promoting sportsmanship, she was promoting competition amongst his contestants. And why would Estima now come and say, okay, your reason for giving this guy is because he's not even being a sportsman? So that was what prompted Toke to say, you know what, choose another person. And at that point, literally, I was like, oh my God, that would be disgusting if Toke actually had allowed Estima to make another choice. But anyways, it was a joke. It was a big joke. Maybe Toke was just trying to pull the strings to see how she was going to react. And she gave a big pause, which probably just, like, that was a very genuine reason why she wanted to give Damilola. And guys, I would also say something about Estima. Estima doesn't look like she's really close to the ladies, if you ask me. Anyway, guys, it was eventually a joke, and Damilola was giving the boomerang. Anyway, that it ended up. So right now we have 4 people who have boomerangs. We have Osas who has been evicted, who we stand to see more about. We have Estima, who has a boomerang. We have Damola, who has a boomerang, and we have Damilola, who has a boomerang. So guys, I think it ended with Estima on that, and then Chidima was asked why she was so tense. She said she was scared that maybe she was going to be getting punished or something. And then there was this question on, is there any other thing? Is there any other worries? Does somebody have something to say? And then this guy, the joker of the camp, stood up, Odudu, and he asked the very important questions that people like me have been worried about. He was like, what about the return of Osas? And Toke just like waved that off, like, and I was angry. I don't know what kind of suspense the Good Ultimate Search team are trying to play or plant in our minds, but for me, it's not working. For me, I'm getting angry and annoyed about it. They should tell us already what's happening. Unfortunately, I don't know. So are they going to wait for somebody who has a boomerang to get evicted before they tell us what's going to happen to Osas? So if it's going to be extra 2 weeks, will he have to wait for extra 2 weeks for another person to get evicted before they stand a chance of voting? Like, I don't understand. This voting thing doesn't make sense to me. The boomerang effect is not making sense to me. Can they please explain? I don't know if any of the organizers of the Good Ultimate Search can actually watch my reviews. And please give us a feedback, because your fans are getting upset about this whole thing. Basically, that was everything that happened in the Good Ultimate Search episode 14. 13. I can't even remember which episode I'm reading right now, but yeah, that's everything that happened. And guys, I will not lie, we hope to see more intensity. We hope to see more from the show. I think that's basically everything that I have to say here. So far so good. I think Toke is doing okay. We'll probably get used to her very soon. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do that, and don't forget to check my older videos to know what's up with this channel. And I'm going to see you all in another update on the Gulder Ultimate Search. Stay locked.